Welcome to this amazing meditation class. It's a Kriya, but it's 3 meditations put together. And I love this Kriya. It's somewhat challenging in some ways, but just listen to the notes about it because this is why I love it so much. So there's actually a ton of notes, but here we go. If you can spare 33 minutes in your life to do this Kriya, you can eat up your own stress. The first exercise is going to take care of your glandular system and it will affect the liver. It will relax you. The second exercise will balance the chakras, which, by the way, correspond to all the glands. So when it says balance the chakras, you're balancing your endocrine system as well as your energetic system. The third exercise will balance your parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous system. This Kriya is fantastic for releasing stress. It has a long history in India. When people were filled with grief over a death of a loved one or a tragedy of some sort, they did this first exercise standing in a river. Rivers are seen as the flow of life, as sacred and healing. They would toss water over their shoulder. The yogis knew that the brain had to be restarted, broken out of the frozen state that stress produces. So that's what the first one's about. It's working again with the liver, with the kidneys, with the whole gland system, and breaking the brain out of any stagnant state it might be in, or that static state from stress. All right, so it does say this practice works best if it is practiced for regularly for a while. So Yogi Bhajan explained that many people would do it a few times, but then stop before the full benefit ripened. They would not do a full 40-day sadhana, maybe like 10 days or something. So the priest connected the practice to Surya Namaskar, which is worshiping the source of life, the sun, the inner spirit. This element of worship made it a more meaningful practice to them, so they would do it. And, for them, back in the day or whenever, when they weren't as focused on their inner light and more focused on that outer source, that's why they did that, so that it was more than just an effective technology for self-stimulation and self-adjustment. However, I'm cool with that being the only reason. And if it's also a worship to something else, that's fine too, whatever. But in fact, if you do this practice without a river and without belief in anything but your own infinite self, it works wonders. So, that's all we need is us. And we are infinite. Okay, he said to share this Kriya, to give it to friends, give it to family, students, and strangers too. He said that it would save a lot of trouble in life. Once you restore your own vitality, you can enjoy your virtues. Okay, and then there's it's very specific, that none of these exercises should be done for fewer than or more than 11 minutes each. Woohoo! It's 3 exercises. We do our best. This is what we do. We bring the courage to our practice. We don't have to perfect anything. That's crazy. So let's begin. Let's start by tuning in with Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Bring your hands together, rub the palms. And press your palms together at your heart center. Press thumbs into your sternum. Tune into that inner light, that radiant sun within. Deep breath in and slow breath out. We're going to connect to our inner teacher and our outer teachers. Inhale to begin. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo Gurudev Namo. Deep inhale, suspend the breath, feel the vibration circulating around you and through you. And we'll add Ad Gure Name today. I'll put the words on the video. You can chant if you know it, and if not, just hear the sounds. Ad Gure Name, Jugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siddhi Gurudev Name. Ad Gure Name, Jugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siddhi Gurudev Name. Ad Gure Name, Jugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siddhi Gurudev Name. Deep inhale. Pull up on the root lock, squeeze pelvic floor. And exhale, relax your hands down. Bring your feet out and stretch a little bit. We're going to be seated for the whole practice today. So do what you need to do to kind of stretch your legs out and let it be kind of a free flow for you. Maybe, spread your legs wide. You might get up and practice that way. I could have probably read all the comments during the time when we're stretching our legs out. Stretch your hips out. Do what feels good to be seated for a little over half an hour. And of course, between the exercises, if you need to stretch, or even during the exercises, if you need to stretch, be kind to your body. That's number one. You need to be kind. And so as I mentioned, the first one works on the liver. The liver is that by which you live because it cleans the bloodstream of impurities. The bloodstream interacts with every cell of your body. When the bloodstream is polluted, it is very difficult to achieve a health-sustaining balance in your body chemistry. So in the 11 minutes of this exercise, the liver is stimulated to cleanse the blood, and the glands are stimulated to secrete and improve the chemistry of the blood. This combination strengthens your ability to handle stress more effectively. A quote by Yogi Bhajan is, "It will hit the kidney energy, start working with the adrenals, and then the whole system. The lungs, the central line, your hip area, pelvic bone area is going to affect your body, and you will become very relaxed. Do it with a rhythm and do it with a devotion, and do it just to get rid of this stress. Get rid of this inner mental and physical tension. You are your vitality. Minus tension, you are fine." So let's get fine. Your hand rests on your heart. The eyes are focused at the tip of the nose. So I'm going to remove my glasses or it's too much there. And the right hand, this is what you do. And now it is only the right hand. Remember, it works on the liver. That's the side of the liver. So you're going to bring the hand up and pass as though you're splashing water over your shoulder. And you bring it back down. And it's like basically it stays up. You don't rest it or anything. You kind of keep that 90-degree angle and then almost pat your back, but you don't have to. Don't do it yet. That was just so you could see it. So the wrist must cross the earlobe, okay? That's important. The hand must travel back that far, so you've got to get the wrist past the ear. And we want to do it with a rhythm. So just get into a breath rhythm that works for you, maybe about like 1 per second or so. And here we go. Let's remove that stress. 11 minutes. Breath is not specified, so you can breathe however it works for you. I'm finding my natural rhythm is to exhale when my hand goes up. And inhale as it comes back down. See if you can do it. Just see. What if your arm gets super duper tired and it almost hurts? As long as you're not hurting yourself, can you move past it and let the meridians open And let the glands start working for you and release that tension. I'll let you know when we're half done, and then I'll let you know when there's 2 minutes left. And then well, I'm saying this, we'll see. If I remember to open my eyes, I'll tell you when it's 30 seconds left. Just imagine washing yourself with the water of the most beautiful river. It doesn't matter how you breathe, but keep breathing. Oh, we're half done. See, it's not so bad. See if you can let the momentum keep you up. Keep going. Break that static stuckness in the brain. Two more minutes. You're so close. Don't stop now. You have 30 seconds left. And now bring your hand back, up and back, and inhale and hold. Your arm is going to feel like it's going to fall off. Just let it stay there. You're going to exhale forcefully through the mouth. Hold the hand up twice more. Inhale. Hold. Let yourself sweat. Let yourself shake. Let yourself want to scream. And then forcefully exhale. One more time. We got this. Hold, hold, hold. Forcefully exhale. And relax the arm. Woo-hoo! Waheguru. All right. Go ahead and move around, shake about, whatever you need to do. Feel free to stretch the legs. Not going to take much time between, but just enough. Grab some water. This next one's not as hard. And we get to flick. So some of the notes are, you have to touch the upper palate so that the 34th, 5th, and 6th meridian points that relate to the hypothalamus will regulate the pituitary and take the secretion which you have created and start asking the energy to open up the chakra. So that the pituitary is the third eye chakra. It will start changing the serum of your spine. It will revitalize the gray matter of the brain. So, you know, This is all spiritual and stuff, but the gray matter of the brain is the part that does kind of the logistical thinking for us. So it's a pretty sweet balance. It brings all the chakras into balance, and balance is the Saturn energy. The Saturn energy is that of purity and discipline. So it balances that in your psyche. Now, discipline, I could go on a whole rant about discipline and how it's not a bad thing and blah, 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 blah. But if your discipline is to yourself and your devotion to yourself and to you know, like capital S self, it's pretty good. So the way we do this, and then I'm going to explain at the end, we're going to inhale and keep flicking, just so you know, and hold the breath, and then I'll tell you when to exhale and stuff. So you're going to place the, let me get my glasses, can read a little easier. The elbow is on the second rib below the base of the breast. So, I mean, you're just kind of squeezing your elbows in like this. And then the hands are slightly wider than the elbows. The palms face up in Shuni Mudra, which is second finger and thumb touching. Your thumb covers the nail of the finger. Yeah, like that. I focus again, tip of the nose. Oh, I'll get closer. It's the middle finger. So when we flick, we're flicking that. Oh, your thumb covers the nail of your finger. Your thumb is on top. Perfect. Okay. But it's like this. Okay, now, as we're flicking, we're chanting har, H-A-R, har. But the R is by the tongue hitting the top palate of the mouth, behind the teeth, in the middle of it. It's awkward until you get it. Har, har. That's how it sounds. Har. I'm gonna pull the belly too, because it's like really powerful. And I made a har song thing for another meditation I taught once. So I'm gonna play it, and it's 11 minutes. You know, I chant har exactly 11 minutes in it. So we'll go with that. And then, as I mentioned, when we're done chanting with this, we still chant and we still flick. Wait, no, we don't still chant. We just keep flicking. Okay, so once the chanting stops, we inhale deep and hold and flick 3 times. I'm going to start this in the get your position. Inhale deeply and keep clicking your fingers. Keep flicking. And exhale, keep flicking. Inhale again. Hold and flick. Exhale, one more time, keep flicking. Inhale and hold. And exhale, shake your hands, relax. Whew. Nice job. And close your eyes and you can stretch your legs out, but do take a moment to be still in some position that's comfortable for you, maybe even a forward fold, and feel your alignment and feel the balance and all of your glands, your chakras. Well, we made it 2/3 of the way through. One more third for this amazing reset and stress relief. Now it's time to be superwoman. Okay, so this is what this is. And then we just do what we do. Your hands are out in front of you in a wide V, 15 degrees above shoulder. So like at your throat, mouth, nose area, you know, that kind of thing. We're gonna do that same mantra, hug, hug, hug. This time I'll also put my timer on when I do the music so I can tell us when we're almost done and stuff. Although, you know, Yogi Bhajan never really did that. Well, maybe he did a little bit. But he would never say, okay, we're gonna do this for 11 minutes. He would just say, okay, do this. And then you'd start doing something. And it doesn't matter how hard it was, like you had never had any idea how long you were gonna do something for. And I think it's because he was watching the energy more. Anyway, that's a whole side note. All right, let me tell you what we're doing. See how I stall? When we chant hug, our hands come in front and cross, and then back out, hug, 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 like that. Okay. Now, when we're done, same thing. We're gonna keep doing it. We're just gonna inhale and hold the breath for 10 seconds. And then when we exhale, hand and breath through the mouth. So really hard exhale through the mouth. And then it says repeat 3 more times, moving the hands as fast as possible during the last repetition. So, oh my God, at the end we have to still do it 4 more times. But I don't know, somehow after the dinger beats or the chanting is stopped, it's somehow for me easier to keep going because we know we're actually done. I don't know. So let's do our best. Let's see how long we can keep our hands up. If you need to rest, there's no, you know, it's not a sin, just rest. And then when you need to come back or when you can come back in, do your best, have fun with it, enjoy it. I mean, what is this life for if it's not to enjoy? So I'm going to start the music and I'll start the timer when we start going hug so we kind of know. Oh, I turned the volume all the way off. That's hilarious. Hug. Oh, okay, go. Hug. 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 Tip of the nose. Hug. 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 Keep that. Good. Hug. 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 Straight elbows. Move from the shoulders. Hug. 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 And face down. Hug. 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 See if you can go a little longer than you think you can. Hug, 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 I guess we're only chanting her when we cross. Sorry. Halfway through. Last 2 minutes. Can you keep them up? Focus within. Cut through the BS. You got it. Last 30 seconds. Keep them up. Keep moving your arms. Inhale. And cannon breath. Keep moving. Inhale. Cannon breath. One more time, or two more times. Hold. Cannon breath. Now move as fast as you can and hold. Inhale and hold. And count breath. And relax. Take a few breaths. Feel the difference. And when you're ready, you can start to transition onto your back. So you can rest and let all the work you just did. You did so much really amazing work. Let it settle and integrate. So your body, your mind, your glands, your chakras, your energy, everything can align with your divinity, with your infinity. Completely let go, release, and receive. Ek Onkar Satnam Sri Vaheguru. 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 Inhale deeply and exhale fully. Deep inhale and wiggle your toes and your fingers, bringing your awareness back into this beautiful body. this amazing vessel for your spirit to experience the earth. On your next inhale, stretch long. And exhale, twist to one side. Bring one knee in and twist. Inhale, stretch long. And exhale, twist to the other side. And when you're done with that twist, come back to center, rub your hands together, and rub the soles of your feet together. And rock and roll your way up to seated for our song. Our prayer for ourselves and another in the world. So bring your hands to your heart center. Think of what you want to send to yourself today, what you want to send to someone else today, and what you want to send to the world. May the long-time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long-time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long-time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. I'm going to close with honoring the truth that is within each and every one of us and each and everything. Inhale deeply to chant Satnam. Satnam. And thank you so much for shining so bright, for doing the work, for keeping your body, mind, and spirit ready to rock and roll and change the world. Satnam.